2024 F-150 Crew Cab 4x4 XLT, $52,574. 24 Ford Ranger Crew Cab STX, $33,942. 24 F-250 4x4, $48,888. Ray Varner Ford in Clinton, local you trust.
Well, good morning. Happy Tuesday, everybody. Have a great day. It's going to be a beautiful day around East Tennessee. Sunshine. We're talking maybe shorts for some of you, T-shirts for the kids as we get home from school and enjoy some outdoor activities. It's just going to be an amazing day ahead of us today. So hopefully you have a chance to get out and enjoy that. Let's go ahead and talk about the weather headlines for the day today because we are looking at sunny skies, warming temperatures today and tomorrow. Beautiful weather, great outdoor weather. Of course, pollen's starting to increase and allergies are starting to increase as well. So definitely something to keep in mind. A weak little wave is going to move its way through the area as we head into our Thursday. It's going to bring us a chance for some scattered light rain showers. We'll walk you through that forecast. And then we're going to highlight that weekend forecast in a lot more detail. Hopefully you've heard by now, but we have a big storm system on the way. That's going to bring us heavy rain, windy conditions, possible strong to severe thunderstorms. And of course, you can always find out the latest with the East Tennessee Weather app. It's your one-stop shop to keep you up to date on severe weather potential and any watches and warnings from the National Weather Service. You can scan that QR code right there in the bottom right-hand side of your screen. All right, so moving right along, we are starting the morning off with some mild and, mild conditions, really. We've got some 30s, we've got some 40s, maybe even a few pockets of 50s out there. So an array of temperatures to get the day started. And some of us are a little bit warmer, some of us are a little bit cooler than what we experienced yesterday, but not a big deal. Lunchtime temperature is going to climb into the 50s and 60s. Nice lunch hour out there. And as we get into the afternoon, we're going to climb into the low to mid 70s. It's going to be just absolutely amazing. That's pushing about 10 to 15 degrees above average for this time of the year. Into the evening hours, nice 6 o'clock hour. We're at 71, dropping down to 63 degrees by 8 o'clock here tonight. So a very comfortable evening. Once again, let's just take you through Friday on your 7-day forecast. Again, average high, by the way, is 59 to kind of keep us in check. Highs will stay in the 70s. Lows warm from the 30s to the 40s, even close to 50. So a nice little warming trend on the way. As I mentioned, we have a little bump in the road on Thursday. And that's going to bring us a little bit of light energy. So here's our wave of energy down across parts of Oklahoma and Texas on Wednesday evening. It's going to traverse across the Mississippi River Valley into the Tennessee Valley, kind of open up as a wave weekend. And as it does so, it brings us more bark than bite. A few clouds. Other than that, not much precipitation expected. And most of it's going to be south of Interstate 40, closer to Chattanooga, but maybe a tenth, maybe upwards of closer to 0.2 of an inch of rain. So that's not a big weather maker whatsoever. But above and beyond that, as we've been talking about for several days now, we've got a big storm system on the way on Saturday. So we're now getting closer to the event. So we're able to fine tune, refine, really detail that forecast a little bit more so. So make sure you check back in. I've talked to a lot of folks already who have big outdoor plans. There's a big events going on at World's Fair Park here this upcoming weekend. And if you have plans to attend that event, keep in mind, we are talking about deteriorating conditions throughout the afternoon. So let's go ahead and walk you through those details. So Saturday and Sunday, strong to severe thunderstorms, heavy rain, windy conditions. We go from 74 Saturday down to 63 on Sunday. A little bit more seasonable weather Sunday and into our Monday. Just show you the big picture. This is our storm system on Thursday night across parts of California, the desert Southwest. This is the mid-level spin and energy. This is the storm itself that's going to form a very strong low-pressure system at the surface. So we pick up our timeline Friday night. Storm system upper level low is going to be over parts of Kansas, Missouri. We'll go Nebraska. That's the center of the upper level low. The surface low is going to be a little bit further to the north and east. So it's going to be a tilted or a negatively tilted trough. And that's not good because that's more powerful. Now, again, a lot of the models are picking up on the fact that this is going to be a very strong low pressure system. Let's put that into comparison for you here for a second. Basically, this is going to be a Category 2 hurricane strength type of storm if that pressure stays right there. If it jumps up to, 979, it'll be a Category 1 hurricane. So still talking about category or hurricane strength type of a storm that's going to produce incredible amounts of energy in the atmosphere. So on the northern side of the storm system, we're talking blizzard conditions somewhere across North and South Dakota, Minnesota, incredible heavy snow up there. They're still talking about a lot of snow. But the fact is that they're talking 50, 60, 70, 80 mile per hour winds, and so blizzard conditions there. Across the Tennessee Valley and Kentucky and parts of Alabama and Georgia, heavy rainfall. And also strong to severe thunderstorms with the greatest risk a little bit further to our south and southwest. Here at home, we could see 2+ inches of rainfall. So we'll kind of see how this all sets up. It kind of depends on where that, where the rain axis really sets up shop. And so something to kind of keep in mind as we get into the weekend. Again, that's going to be Saturday and Sunday. So we still have the high risk for heavy rainfall across the state of Tennessee, Kentucky, Alabama, Mississippi, and parts of Georgia. So we know we're going to see a lot of rainfall. Now let's talk about the severe weather aspect to the storm, because Friday into Saturday, a severe weather outlook is going to be across the Mississippi River Valley. Again, we're still too far out for the specifics on the different types of severe, but yes, tornadoes are looking likely with this storm system. And then Saturday into Sunday, that shifts its way into East Tennessee. Now, there's another update from what we were talking about yesterday. We have a now 30% or greater probability of seeing severe weather basically south of Interstate 40. So this is subject to change, but that's the latest change we've seen from the Storm Prediction Center. So definitely something to come check back in for sure. So high wind. We still have a slight risk for incredible amounts of wind in the atmosphere, non-thunderstorm wind. So 40, 50, 60, 70, 80 miles per hour. A mountain wave event is going to be setting up, and so incredibly strong winds. I want to time this out for you because I know a lot of you have outdoor plans here this weekend. So let's pick up our timeline Friday morning. The winds will be on the light side. Clouds will be starting to increase across the area. Throughout the day on Friday, the wind is going to start to increase a little bit. Here's our cold front, low pressure system to our west and northwest. As it continues to slide its way into our area, notice the winds. So now this is Saturday morning. Now these are wind gusts, by the way. So as we get into our Saturday, we will start off with some breezy, if not a little bit of gusty conditions. But through the day on Saturday, look at this wind field that's expected to take shape around the area. That's going to be along the leading edge of the frontal boundary. Cold front looks to come through probably late afternoon, early evening. If this takes place with incredible winds, we're talking strong to severe thunderstorms swinging on through. And then as we get into our Sunday morning, the wind relaxes. But once again, on the backside of that, the wind will increase as we get into our Sunday. So Sunday is going to become sunny, but it's going to become rather breezy and gusty. So let's highlight that weekend forecast for you. Saturday, we're at 74. Strong to severe thunderstorms, deteriorating conditions throughout the day on Saturday. Heavy rain Saturday night as another wave settles its way on in. And then as we get into our Sunday, we're still talking about the possibility of some windy conditions. The storms are going to come to an end. But again, heavy rainfall and strong thunderstorms are possible as we get into the upcoming weekend. That's why it's super important, right there. Scan that QR code. Download the East Tennessee Weather app. It's free. You'll never pay for weather information, and it gives you everything you need to know, from watches and warnings, lightning data, storms approaching, an interactive radar that gives you past, current, and future radar of 2 hours. All right. We sure hope you have a great day. We'll see you back here soon. Plan your day with the East Tennessee Weather app. From video forecast weather updates to an interactive radar giving you past, current, and future radar of 2 hours to day parts, 7 days, current conditions, access to the only 24-hour weather channel right here in East Tennessee, live weather cameras, and severe weather alerts from the National Weather Service. Download the app today to always stay in the know. This is East Tennessee Weather. Weather when you want it.